Hey, good evening, people. Good evening. Let me just, yes, it's little me. This is Spirit Journey. Let me try to make this screen in front of me brighter. Okay. Hey, how are you all doing? This is Spirit Journey. Today is Tuesday, November 18th, 2024, and the time is about 8:30 p.m. Let me put my little hood on. Yes, I'm just relaxing here and I'm watching a program uh, on Qatar. I've never been to Qatar. Um, and it's a program on the wealthy of this kingdom. It's in the Middle East, the Arabian Peninsula. And um, it had me thinking, the woman, she's some royalty of Qatar. And she's going to some show, and she is she says she's going to be wearing all white. Also, this particular region, they're known for their pearls, and so she was showing sporting a pearl ring, and that um, she's wearing the white as a sign of purity and transparency. Now, um, in Western world, your white also is a symbol of purity. And a symbol is something that represents, it had me thinking. And I put it on pause and then I scrolled it back a little bit to hear it again. As I'm going to do a video about this, this statement reminds me of, I was addressing an issue regarding these symbols that we have in societies. I would imagine every society has its symbols, things that represent a concept, an idea, an attitude, whatever. And I just was thinking, I said, like she said, what is purity and transparency? I feel I understand what she means. That you're not hiding something. And also purity gets a connotation of being good, being clean. And some years ago, I did a video regarding those terms about whiteness and purity. And I think I might have entitled it Black, the New Pure. I was rebelling against some of these labels that we accept as a truth. But again, you might understand what they mean, but sometimes, certain things, is it really benefiting you? Certain things, certain symbols, do you benefit from it? I mean, I've been in um, religious ceremonies, and we had to wear white. We had to wear all white, and I understood the concept. I understood that. I didn't fight over it because it's something in from the U.S., but I'm living right now in Rwanda in Central East Africa. And, if you're raised in something, you don't really question it. But with my journey, spiritual journey, living in this 3D world experience, um, you start to question certain things and experiences. And that's all it was. I took things face value. And, but one day, like I was keep on hearing about purity and whiteness. And I said, well, so I started thinking. I said, what is purity? If something is clean, I mean, let's say you're wearing a white outfit, okay, and then you sit on something that's dirty, and you could see the stain, right? But if let's say you're wearing something black, and you sit on, and so something that's clean, it's not, it's the contrast of the two colors that makes something stand out, whether good or bad. And so, um, again, purity is, you know, it's 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 one essence of something, or what one element of something, and that could be anything. And I said, I argued back then in that video. It was pre-COVID time. I said something, yes, something could be pure and white. But I said at the same token, something could be uh, pure and black, a pure black, whatever. It's beauty. Um, both both concepts of light and dark. You need both to live in this full spectrum of life. And I just started thinking, like, I think also because the recent um, hip hop performer, producer, and everything. I can even mention his name right now, but he's in jail awaiting his trial, and he would have these white parties, wearing all white, and he also in some of these videos. These white parties, I remember he wore a large cross, and I looked at that. Now, to go all out for a white party, again, white in Western cultures, over time means purity, goodness, wholesome, truth, and all these things, right? And here he's wearing this and a cross, which is a symbol that Christians use for their religion as their symbol. And I was raised that the symbol of the cross also represents purity and goodness in this Western world that I live in, that I used to live in, I should say. Um, and it bothered me, him wearing a cross, because I felt like he was wearing it as jewelry. And so there were multiple crosses. And I felt that he's trying to psychologically convince people that he's good and he's pure and he's using symbols of purity, but allegedly he is the opposite. And how people are using symbols to make them appear the opposite of what they are. There was this other person I was watching this week. Uh, it was about this person from Brazil, and he was like supposed to be a healer. And again, watching them, and he's wearing all white, and they have all these things about wearing white and the healing, you know, process. And the man was filth. Um, I think was arrested, but a lot of women came forward and complained about him. The things that they were saying was horrific. Yeah, he's behind bars. But it's interesting how people in the Western world are utilizing these symbols that's supposed to represent purity and goodness, and they are not. Why are they doing that? Even this particular singer that I was just mentioning before, hip hop person. Oh, what was that now? Oh, I hate when I stuff forget. Um, I'm sorry. It probably come to me later on, but um, why even go? Oh, I remember. Yeah, the person changed their name. They went through a whole litany of all these names, and then finally he's calling himself Brother Love. So they're wearing the white, they're wearing a big cross on the, on him, and then now he even had the audacity to say he's loved. And it's like, why? Why, if you know that some of these symbols are good, why not just be good? Why not just be good? Why be something that you are not? Why do you want people to think you're good? If you think that being good is good in the eyes of others, then be good and reap the benefits of being a good person and having accolades about goodness. So I guess it's about, see, if you're a corrupt person, um, you want it camouflage your intentions. You want, like the wolf in sheep's clothing. There are wolves out there, and they, hey, thank you for the thumbs up a certain way. Why? Where do these wolves come from? Who create these wolves? Where do they come from? Why are they here? It's these questions that really, when you start to analyze what's going on here, people. Oh, let me set up a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, a couple of years back, it was pre-COVID, and I did that video. I think I entitled it "Black, the new Pure." Um, Again, pure blackness in Western society has a, it's just a color, like white is a color, or a shade, if you want to get technical. Um, but goodness is not a color. Goodness is. So that's why I said that, you know, something could be pure and black and beautiful and anything positive. I guess it's how you want to look at something. Why not just why I was just about to say something like why do these people, why don't they just wear black? But you do have someone now in social media who's sporting wearing black hat and a black what do you call it? These a message on the hat. And why is this? Um, yeah, some people uh, may want people to think that they're mysterious and, you know, cultist behaviors, or I should say, rituals. Um, yeah, you have people who tarnish anything. But yeah, that white in itself is just a quality, but it doesn't mean necessarily that it's good. And some things could blind you. Like you could take a bright light and blind someone with lightness, and you can't see, you get an accident. So, too much light on a matter could be very dangerous. But a balance between, a safe contrast between different um colors or tones is healthy. So, I guess I just want to bring awareness that she didn't mean any harm, but it's something a lot of people, it seems now, they want purity and transparency. But do they really mean it? Do they really mean it? So that's my question, people. What I like wearing white. It's a beautiful color, and black is nice too, but all colors. You could support all different types of colors and mix match, but it's just that sometimes I start to catch myself or catch others that we were programmed to think a certain way about certain things. And it's not good or bad, it's just a quality, a characteristics of something. And so, you know, how many more white parties are going to be, and what do they do in some of these parties? It's something we fool ourselves to think that we're good, and many of us aren't. No one is perfect. Please, I don't want to come across like I'm perfect. None of us are perfect, but it's just that I see it a lot now. These white parties in these videos, and it's like a ritual that they're performing. And again, I have been in a ritual sometimes, and we had to wear all white. Yes, um, it's really something. But yeah, we had to wear it. But um, I don't even know what else to say about that. But it's just a concept that it just has me thinking. That it's just a quality, and purity, you know, means just one essence of something. But anything can have an essence of something and be a different color. So that's all I'm saying. So yeah, um, just be more aware. And foxes, the foxes with a cloak of a sheep, they might wear these cloaks, but try to look beyond those veneers that people are wearing these days. People are getting hurt by going to these white parties or these affairs to entice people to bring people on board. It's like they want to see their so-called whiteness, and then they decide who's going to be the next victim in some of these parties. So yeah, we're the white, and I just gather that it's a screening process to disarm them, that because it's a white party about goodness and everything and cleanliness, but that's not their motive. I think they want to dress with the cloak of whiteness, find out which person they want to take on board, and then probably go into their dark parties later on. I am just saying, I mean, wow. Yeah, it's really something that a lot of things shall be real. I mean, this year's almost up. It is November now. I can't believe it. It's November now. And yes, things seem to be revealing itself. And I think eventually that the paradigms, the things that represent, or the symbols that represent something, are going to change. They're going to change. So that's my message for the moment, and I would appreciate my message. Again, anybody in culture could have its symbols, but just be careful that a symbol is just a symbol. It's the intent, okay? So take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.